Okay, so today we are solving systems by elimination again, and this time our systems might look a little different. So first thing we want to look at is, out of the two systems, which one is more ideal to solve using elimination? This first system or the second system? So system A is more ideal to solve using elimination because it has terms with the same and opposite coefficients. So if I look at it, the y terms both have 4, and they are opposite signs. Okay. System B is not ideal to solve using elimination because it doesn't have terms with the same and opposite coefficients. However, we can solve both using elimination. So, what I want to do, if there are no common coefficients, so something like system B, I want to multiply one or both equations by some number to create the same and opposite coefficients. So kind of like how we were doing at the end of yesterday, where we were multiplying one equation by a -1 so we could have opposite signs and cancel out. We're going to do the same thing today, except instead of using -1, we might use other numbers. So, notice how y have opposite signs, but one of the x has a coefficient of 1. So I can either choose to multiply to make both of my y's have the same coefficient. If I did this, I'm going to have to multiply both equations because both of them have numbers up front that I need to match. Or if I take a look at the x's, I just need to turn this x into a -2x. So, I am going to multiply my first equation by -2. So that is going to give me -2x. What's -2 times 3y? -2 times 3y? -6y. And -2 times 6?
-12.
Okay. Then I'm just going to leave my bottom equation alone. Okay, so when I add, what happens to my x's? What do I get? They cancel out. And then -6y minus 7y is -13y, and -12 minus 1. Okay. How do I get y alone? So this is going to give me y equals, what's -13 divided by -1? 13. So, when I have a variable with a coefficient of 1, that is my sign to eliminate that variable first. So, same number, opposite sign. Wait a second. Why did I divide by -1? I should have divided by -13. So, y should be +1. That's really large for the notes. Okay, so which equation do you want me to plug it into? The top one? So I'm going to plug in the 1 for y. What is 3 times 1? Okay, so then I want to do what? How do I get x alone? X equals, so my final answer here is 3, 1. Okay, so there's one more after this that I'm going to work with you guys before you do the u-try. So, on this equation, what do you want me to do first, or for the system? Which equation should I change, top or bottom? And what should I do to the bottom equation? I want to multiply it by -3 so I can get my y's to cancel out. So my top equation is going to stay the same. What is -3 times 2x? -6x. -3 times y? And -3 times 5? -15. So then I want to go ahead and add straight down. So it gives me 3x. So these y's cancel out. So it equals -3. I'm going to rewrite it over here. What should I do next? By 3. So x equals -1. Then what? Which equation do you want me to plug into, top or bottom? Okay, top one it is. It should work out the same if you pick the bottom one. What is 9 times -1? Oops, what am I doing? Okay, then what do I want to do with that -9? So I get 3y equals, what's 12 plus 9? 21. And then what? And I get y equals, okay. So my answer here is -1, 7. Okay, so this next one wants me to solve using elimination. When I go to do this, what's wrong? That's not in standard form. So, I want to change which equation, my first or my second? Second. So I'm going to start off by subtracting 2x on both sides. That is going to give me -2x minus y equals 10. That is the second equation. Then I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my first one because I don't need to change that. Okay, so I want to go ahead and add. What is -2x plus 2x? 0. -y plus y? 0. I need to write something on the left side, so I'm going to write down that 0. 10 minus 10? 0. 0 equals 0. Is this true or false? True. So my answer is Mm-hmm.